Hi and welcome to today's web lesson. We're going to be talking about Tacoma IBD's Meetup. We've been around since 2012 and our leaders are John, Heather, and Jolie, and here's just a little information new members might find helpful to know. We try to focus on four main things. We like to have quality presentations. We try to put forth a lot of time and effort and energy to make them as good as possible. People are really busy and their time's precious, so we try to honor that and do the best we can. Also, we like to have variety. We have a wide diversity of members, so we're trying to educate and motivate. We want to have organized, timely, and research-based presentations, and we try to make the information that we share actionable. We encourage an atmosphere of questions and participation. We like to get everybody involved, because it really benefits the learning process. And lastly, we have a wonderful website tool. We're able to upload all our files after the meetups. We break them into standalone lessons so that people can go back and refer to them when they need to. There's a few things that make our group a little bit different than others. We try to have a combination of regular and special segments in every presentation, kind of like a newspaper or a magazine. We've got a lot of regular topics. We always go over market health and watch lists. We try to have a motivational piece where we look at a book or a success story or some helpful resource that will improve your trading and keep you excited about learning more. We cover a CanSlim basic lesson. For special topics, we'll do a more in-depth or extremely detailed look at something like sell rules, bases, accumulation, relative strength, things like that are a little bit more advanced. At most meetups, you're going to see a disclaimer, and basically all that's just saying is we're not experts and you're responsible for making your own decisions and researching stocks before you put your money into it. We're also not hired by IBD. We're all volunteers. We try to emphasize 6 things at our meetups, because if you do these 6 things, you're more likely to be successful. You want to have a regular watch list routine you do. You want to develop discipline by using your rules. Discipline is like any other muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. We want to trade in context of the bigger picture. What are the markets, sectors, and industry groups doing? Are we fighting the trend? We never want to fight the trend. We try to identify and correct mistakes so that we can improve our trading. And probably what I think might be one of the most important is learning to rely on yourself. Our job as leaders is to point you in the right direction so you can learn and grow on your own. We're trying to encourage you to develop your skills and knowledge. So it's very important that you take responsibility for your learning and your trading. And last, never stop learning. Here's a little bit about the leadership at our meetup. John's an Air Force pilot. I'm a full-time trader. And Jolie is an occupational therapist for children with special needs. We're all very different and we have very unique perspectives, but that's one of the wonderful things about it is we're always learning from each other. For example, John's really into the story behind the stocks, and I'm more statistically and technically inclined. Whereas Jolie, who's a little bit newer to trading, likes to pay attention to the big picture and really zoom in on those CanSlim rules. So it's different styles, but very complementary. And as meetup leaders, we gain a lot. We have to commit ourselves to learning, because every month we've got to do presentations, and we've got an incredibly observant and intelligent group of members that really keep us on our toes. And also, being a meetup leader promotes accountability and discipline, because now whenever we make decisions to buy or sell, we're always thinking, can I justify this to my group? Here's a little bit about the members. We have people from all over Washington, as far as 2.5 hours away. Olympia, Vancouver, Bellevue, Kirkland, Enumclaw, Poulsbo. Really nice group. really diverse group. We've had people who were floor traders, options traders, people who've written trading books, and we had a lot of people who've never even seen a chart, had known absolutely nothing about trading stocks prior to coming to our meetup. We've got a loyal group of regulars, and they always make the new people feel welcome. And like I mentioned before, they ask great questions and keep us on our toes. And they keep coming back, so that's a good thing. And we hope it's because they continue to learn and improve. Now here's a few website tools we use. One of the most valuable is our website files. You just go to the navigation bar, over to the More tab, scroll down to Files, and click. When you get there, the most recent files will be first. If you want to make your search easier, you can click on the name and description, and it will put them in alphabetical order. And we tag all of our files to make it easier. So anything that has to do with buying would have a buying tag. Anything to do with selling would have selling in its title. Another tool we have is our discussion boards. Go to the navigation bar, click on Discussions. Several folders will pop up, and if you click on the folders, you'll find that there's several discussions in each one. Find one that you're interested in or seems to relate to whatever you want to post, and you can add a reply, or you can start a new discussion, or you can just track the current discussion and you'll be notified anytime someone adds to it. A lot of people try to get a hold of other members. They have questions, they want to carpool, something like that. Go to the navigation bar, click Members. An alternative route would be click Market Maniacs, and it'll take you to the members page. You can search for a person's name in the search bar, or you can just look at all the members, or if you want to zero in on the leadership team, you can click on this tab. You're also able to sort and search by name, date joined, and when they last visited the website. So say you want to email John. You just click on his name, and a little box will pop up, and you click Send Email. They've made some changes to our website, so I believe now it's message, but it's essentially the same thing. Or if you just want to post a quick greeting or question for John, you can do it in this little box down here. From time to time, we'll conduct polling. They're usually have to do with the type of meetings you might want or your knowledge and skill. It helps us create presentations that are more customized to the people who participate on a regular basis. We also often have more than one page, so be sure and click the page buttons. Here's another example of some of the questions that we have, asking people what they like most about the meetup. So we've gone over some of the tools and resources that are on our website, how to get a hold of members, discussions, polls, and files. Now we're going to take a quick look at investors.com. It's a fantastic website, very valuable resource, full of helpful and many free tools. IBD University and IBD TV are two great places to start if you want to learn more about trading. Also, the IBD radio show is fantastic with Matt and Amy. You can learn a lot just by spending 20 minutes a week listening to the radio show. Also, if you have a subscription to the IBD paper, you can access it at investors.com. Feedback and participation is very important to us. It helps us improve and grow as a group. So we love to have volunteers. We try to encourage people to do presentations or volunteer in whatever way works for them. And if you're not the kind of person that feels comfortable volunteering, that's okay too. But anytime you have any feedback or ideas you want to share, just shoot us an email and you can reach us through our website, because the group is only going to be as good as the effort that everyone puts into it. Here's a little feedback from our members. They seem to really enjoy the format of the meetups as well as the material and variety covered. People really seem to love the book recommendations and our guest speakers. People find the website incredibly helpful, especially the files. And most of the material that we try to zero in on is actionable and designed to help improve your trading. And several members have said that they have found it very, very useful. And the members also really enjoy participating. They love to hear each other's questions. It's not just the leaders that answer the questions. Other members in the group will share their insights and their perspective. So welcome to our group. We look forward to seeing you at our next meetup. And I strongly recommend and encourage that if you want to keep learning a little bit more, to look at any files that are labeled New Members. It's a good place to start. And because you've watched this video, you'll know how to find them. Thanks.